Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to take up determiners part 1, that is prescribed for BA part first. Determiners. What are the determiners? What are the kinds of determiners? And we will take up some examples to clarify the concepts. Let's take up the first slide. Determiners. Actually, the determiners are the words that determine the type of nouns which follow them, or we can say determiners are the words which are used before the nouns to determine, to fix, or to tell about the noun that follows. Determiners usually precede the noun that determine, or we can say determiners are usually used before the nouns to tell us about the noun, that in what position the noun stands. Let's take up the kinds of determiners. First of all, the article determiners. Dear students, the article determiners are a, and, the. A and the. You know, a and n are the indefinite articles, and the is the definite article. So a and the, these article determiners, they fall into category of determiners. Second are the demonstrative determiners. Third, possessive determiners. Fourth, numeral determiners. And fifth are the quantitative determiners. Let's take up in detail one by one. Actually, we discussed about article determiners. Article determiners are a, and, the, such as a pen, a book, a cow, a buffalo, a school, a college, a teacher, a student, a room, a house, a city. Likewise, an egg, an umbrella, an island, an elephant, the Mahabharat, the Himalayas, the USA, the Congo River, the Pacific Ocean. Demonstrative determiners. Demonstrative determiners are four in number. This, that, these, those. Dears, this is used before the singular nouns. This is used before the countable singular noun which is placed nearby you. Means something that is very much close to you, and you use this book is mine. It means the book is very much close to you, and you say this book is mine, and the book is singular in number. Second, that is similarly used with a single noun which is far off from you. That book is yours means the book is lying away from you. The book is lying away from you, that is not close to you, that is placed somewhere away from you, far off from you, and you say that book is yours. Next is these flowers are fresh. These flowers are fresh. That means these determiner is used before the nouns, before the noun that is plural in number, and that is placed close to you, means that is placed close to you, but that is plural in number. Example is these flowers are fresh. Next is those cows are his. It means the far off plural nouns we use those. For the far off plural nouns, we use those, means the cows are grazing in the field and they are away from the person who is speaking or who is addressing the cows, who is speaking about the cows. Then he says that those cows are his. It means the cows are very far off, away from the speaker. So only we have four demonstrative determiners: this, that, these, those. Now let's take up the third category, that is possessive determiners. Possessive means possession, that shows the position, that shows the ownership. And possessive determiners are my books, our school, his father, your bike, her husband, its tail, their village, one's duty. These are what? These words, my, our, his, your, her, its, their, one's, these words show us the possession or the ownership of the noun which follow them, such as my books, our school, his father, your bike, her husband. So these are all possessive determiners. Next category is third one, that is numeral determiners. Actually, numeral determiners are further distributed into three categories. These are numerals ones, the numerals are, first one is definite numerals, second is indefinite numerals, and third is distributive numerals. Definite numerals means the number which are definite, means which are very much clear to you, which are known to you: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, first, second, third, fourth, single, double, both, triple. This means it shows the definite number. It shows the number that you know, that you are sure of. We Let's take up the examples: one book, two cows, three children, first position, second boy, third girl, single girl child, double digits, both teachers, both cows, triple, triple, we can say triple talak. Triple means teen, three. Next is indefinite numerals. Indefinite numerals. You know, in indefinite numerals, we have a number. These determiners are used before the nouns which are, which may be, and which may be countable or uncountable, countable or uncountable. But indefinite numbers are used before the countable as well as uncountable nouns. Means numbers are not definite. We don't know about the fixed number, that what the number is. Some, many, all, several, few, the few, enough, no, many, none, etc. Next is distributive numerals. Distributive numerals are each, every, either, neither, such. These distribute the noun. Now take up the examples. Raman has two cars. Both the brothers are doctors. He got the second prize. It will serve a double purpose. He underwent a triple heart bypass operation, means three times. Triple means three times. Would you like some milk in your tea? Now, let's take up the indefinite numerals. In indefinite numerals, first of all, we will discuss in detail about the sum. About sum. Sum shows. Sum is used before uncountable nouns or countable nouns, plural nouns. For an indefinite number, only in affirmative and interrogative sentences. In affirmative and interrogative sentences. Sum means a small number of something, an amount of something. Examples are: there are some boys in the class. Second, I want some sugar. First one, some. There are some boys in the class. Means some is used before the countable nouns. Boys are countable nouns. Boys is a countable noun, and in second sentence we have I want some sugar. Sugar here is uncountable material noun, and some may be used before countable as well as uncountable noun. Next example, there are some books on the table. So books is another an uncountable countable noun, and we have used some. In next example, some people find this more difficult than others. Next is there is still some wine in the bottle. So wine is uncountable noun. Next, second use of some. Some is used before a singular common noun to indicate that the person, place, or object is unknown, or when the speaker does not wish to be specific. Examples: some boy has stolen my book means a boy that is indefinite. Some boy means some boy has stolen my book. Some girl is asking to see you at the gate, or some girl at the gate is asking to see you. She wants to meet you. I have read that story in some book means in some book that is not known. Third use of some. Some can be used in questions if the implied or expected reply answer is positive or the question is a request, invitation, or offer. Take for examples: didn't I give you some books yesterday? I remember I did. It means it means the expected reply answer is positive. It means I gave. Didn't I give you some books yesterday? I remember I did. It means I gave you. Means I am very much positive. I'm very much sure of giving the books to you yesterday. Second, can you give me some more toffees? Can you give me some more toffees? Request. Here is request. Next is, will you please give me some butter? Here is request. Next is, would you like some rice? Offer. So in such type of cases, we use some. Next is any. Some and any, they are often confusable. Any actually is used before uncountable, countable, singular, and plural nouns for an indefinite number. N is used in negatives and interrogatives, not in positives, not in affirmatives. We use any in negatives and questions. Keep in mind, don't forget please. N is used in negatives and interrogatives. Examples: there aren't any books on the table. There aren't any books on the table. This is negative, and it means there is no book on the table. Do you want any pen? Interrogative. Do you need any pen or do you want any pen? Are there any stamps in that drawer? Next, take any book you like. You may take any book you like. Any color will do, means any color will suffice. I didn't eat any meat. I have got hardly any money. You cannot go out without any shoes. He forbids any talking in the class. Do you want any milk? I don't want any sugar. Is there any sugar in the pot? So interrogatives and negatives we use any. And next use of any in some affirmative clauses. Any is used after these words as they have a negative or limiting meaning, such as never, hardly, little, without. Dear students, these words, never, hardly, little, without, though they are used in affirmative clauses or in positive clauses, but their meaning is negative or they have a limiting sense, such as they never offer us any help, there is hardly any tea left, means there is no tea left. There is no tea left in the pot, in the kettle. They never offer us any help. It means they never help us. It simply means they do not help us. They do not help us. Next, there is little point in doing any more work now. It means we should not do any work now. She reached there without any difficulty, means she reached there easily without any difficulty. So, dears, today we discussed what are the determiners and the kinds of determiners, and some kinds we discussed, and tomorrow we will continue the topic determiners. The left out, the remaining topics will be covered in the next video. That's all for today, and have a nice day. Keep watching my videos.